Well, hello, my travel adventurers out there. So I am currently filming on location on a place that I generally don't film on this channel. It's generally on my farming channel, Shy Farmer Babe. But yes, I am in my backyard, aka my mini farm. You can definitely hear my chickie babies. And I am preparing to get ready to pack for my first international trip post-heart transplant. So as I aforementioned on the previous videos when I talk about preparing for a trip when you are a transplant patient, that yes, we have to be highly concerned with insects and we want to repel them as much as we possibly can, because the last thing you want to do is be on your vacation and an insect bites you and completely changes the trajectory of not just your vacation but your life. I know that's right, Big Red. So join with me as I show you guys exactly how I'm about to spray down my clothes before packing them. As you can see, this is what we have, and now let's get to it. Now, first off, the instructions, and yes, I'm an instruction reader, like the directions are there for a reason. It says to shake well, so we're gonna do that, and then we're going to screw this on and get on and popping. The first thing you can do is not a real step, but one thing I'm definitely doing, yeah, go ahead, and if you got a fence, make your fence look like you at an outdoor flea market or something like that. I just think that it is going to help with spraying things down somewhat evenly, and then of course get you these nice hangers where you can swerve it around. All right, like I said, not a real step, just what I'm choosing to do. As I'm hanging things up, I can't help but to think about something that my mother mentioned to me not too long ago, but she was just like, one thing about my baby, she loved her these cat suits and these jumpsuits. And I mean, she told no lies. Told absolutely no lies. Something else that I must admit that I'm here for, I love me some multicolor and some pattern pants too. And don't let them be wide-legged, flowy, and soft. Maybe I'll rack them up in every single color. All right, let's get the spraying. All right, so while we're waiting for this set of clothing to dry, interesting fact about this right here. Not only does it repel insects like mosquitoes and ticks, but I read that it actually kills them too. So once again, my infectious disease doctor clearly was like, we're not playing no games, get you this. This is the very thing that a lot of times people who are hiking and camping utilize, but once again, we are out here living life fully and making sure we're doing it with all of the precautions that we can possibly have. All right, so as you can see, it's a nice windy day outside. So what that means for me is it's allowing to cut the dry time in half, because I'm not gonna say 100% drench your clothes, but spray them like they got purpose. Spray them like this spray is standing in between you having a good grand old time with great positive stories to tell, and the other flip side of that coin is, once again, the trajectory of your trip and your life being changed. So figure out what that calculation is to you. I can tell you right now, just on these garments that I have, and I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can see the rest of the garments that I have there. These aren't even all my clothes, and yeah, this is definitely half gone already. All right, so do with it what you may. All right, I still do not have all of my clothes in frame. Like on this side, you still have 4 more outfits that are hanging that way, but yeah, we spraying with purpose, and now letting Mother Nature take its course so it can dry our clothes. Now, because quite honestly, I don't want to go back in the house and get more hangers. I want to utilize the last bit of daylight that I have left and optimize this nice breezy but yet not cold, super cold day. I'm going to actually utilize the lawn furniture to continue spraying down even more clothes. But once again, as I mentioned on the aforementioned video, you definitely want to make sure that you have pants that have the cinched bottom. So if you don't want to go for the one that has the drawstring like I showed you, you can go for something like this. These are, I believe, Banana Republic. Yep, Banana Republic. I forgot what they particularly call these pants. I think they call them the tech pants, but nice zip up pockets. It's a nice little fabric. I believe they might be waterproof, but I wear them to school oftentimes, or I should say work oftentimes, and they are comfortable. Now, Sam's Club has a version of these pants. The only difference is they do not zip and button up. They just, pull up. I want to say you can get them from Sam's Club when it's in season for about $20-25, something like that. I think I paid about $30 for these, but yeah, make it do what it do. Of course, I got some Adidas pull-up pants with the cinched bottom, because once again, we just out here living life fully, still being safe. You did. But nonetheless, I say that to remind you that as I'm going to bring you over to my pants that I have just hanging over my rocking lawn chair, that just because, yes, we have precautions that we are going to take, that does not mean that we have to sacrifice style and whatever your, comfortability is. Because had I not told you guys the things, like, give an example, that Nike sun shirt right there, had I not told you that was a sun shirt, even my swimming suit that I bought differently that has that UV protection, you would have never known. The pants that I have that are has that UV protection, that's waterproof, all of those other things. When you look at them, actually, they're the blue pants that are right here. When you look at them, they just look like regular pants. So I don't want you to stress too much and think that just because you need to take these precautions that all of a sudden you can't be cute on vacation, you can't, give the style, the fashion, the elegance, the grunge, whatever category you feel as though your personal style of expression through clothing may give, that you have to sacrifice that, because it's not at all the case. So yeah, I'm gonna show you these pants real quick. All right, so as we can see, and I'm kind of focusing on the bottom here, those pants right there, those are the Banana Republic pants, and I'm gonna get in closer so you can see that cinched bottom that I was referring to, okay? Then these are the Member Mark pants, where it's a little bit of the difference, but cinched bottom. These are pants that you can already see the drawstring there, and then those Adidas pants. So once again, like I said, you do not have to give up your style. You can still make it do what it do, because of course, check out my upcoming vlog on my travels to Bali, where you can see, like, baby, I'm gonna make it do what it do with these very purposeful and functional pieces that I'm gonna, put together and make outfits, and it's gonna match my style, gonna match my swag, and be ready for all of the adventures. Now, me being me and having the lifestyle that I have, I would be 100% remiss if I did not put you guys up on game. So, obviously, we're still going to be working out while on vacation. Like, this is why you book someplace that has a fitness center. Now, this is what I would advise. And yes, I'm still going to spray down my workout pants. Go ahead and check out the Gap or Under Armour. I believe Nike has some as well. Yeah, those are the 3 that I know for sure, because I own pairs of them. Get you the compression leggings, okay? Not because you trying to be cute or nothing like that. But being a transplant patient, you have to be aware that compression socks, compression, just about anything, can indeed be your friend. The reason why is because the purpose of compression, although I get it, is multi-purpose, and some people enjoy it for other reasons more so than the medicinal reasons. But medically, compression helps with circulation. So while granted, you can work out, you can do all of the things, but make sure you're providing help. That's what I'm gonna say, help, when you can, because you never know if you actually need it. So this right here, I love these. These are the Gap compression pants. What I just sprayed down were the Under Armours, and then I got some black Under Armours that I'm gonna spray down. And you know what? I think I must bring out my black Gap. Anyway, point being, get you some compressions. Oh, you know what? I just remembered, because I saw here over there that I'm gonna spray down as well. Sam's Club. As you guys can tell, I'm definitely a Sam's Club and Costco member, membership card holder. Sam's Club Members Mark have compression leggings as well. So once again, why not provide a little help? Avoid a situation when it's avoidable. Okay, so once again, Under Armour, Gap, Nike, and Members Mark, aka Sam's Club. Go ahead, get you some compression leggings. Make sure you bring them, or compression shorts. I personally like to work out in leggings because I need full coverage in that area, because something about me, once again, sharing my journey. After being placed on ECMO, I did end up getting a neuropathy in the lower part of my right leg. You'll never be able to tell because God is good. Definitely on gabapentin for it. Nonetheless, then in addition to that, on my left side, I had 2 major DVTs in my legs. So with that being said, I learned about the medical blessings of compression socks, leggings, and tights early on in the game coming home, because you need all the help you can get. Go ahead and help that Eliquis, those baby aspirins, whatever you're using to help with that blood flow. Go ahead and give it some help, because you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with a little help. We all need a little help sometimes. All right, and as you can see right now, I just got my clothes chilling and relaxing. You know, we got the beautiful sunshine coming down, giving me some vitamin D. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep on rocking and rolling. And once these are done, I actually have a whole other 50% of my luggage in the house that I'm gonna bring out and spray down. But yes, these are the steps that you take with utilizing this. And granted, they have other brands. So Permethrin is what this is. Prayerfully, I'm pronouncing it correctly. But go ahead, get it from Dick's, Amazon. Those are the 2 places that I know for sure that has it. I never tell you guys anything that is an assumption. I like to speak, you know, with 100% factual information. But utilize this to make sure that you are providing that additional coverage from insects while you are traveling. And you don't have to limit this to just international travels. Yes, I'm being extra careful because yes, this is an international trip, a location where they don't have a transplant center. But no matter where you're going, I feel like this is going to be a standard for me. So while granted, I've always been a last minute packer, I'm clearly going to have to change my practices. All right, so I hope this was helpful to you. Happy travels, happy, long, healthy lives. And remember, adventures away. Go ahead and live life fully.